His name was Geralt of Rivia.
Cursing the heavens.
Hello, fancy a meal? Or have you another reason for coming?
What other reason?
There's a comfortable bed out back. What'll it be?
Anything interesting happening here?
Boys fight each other. Some wager on the outcome. Sometimes they beat up visitors. Altogether boring.
Let's go out back.
I was jesting. My man would tear off my head if I went with you.
Maybe we should risk it.
No. He beat me so badly recently I spit out a tooth.
Bye.
Geralt, it's been ages. I couldn't believe Zoltan when he said you'd returned.
It's me, Monroe. Exiles, the war. You, Zoltan, and I helped them. You must remember.
How's life?
Can't complain, I have a nice slow job as a bouncer.
That's slow?
The guests settle things between themselves. It's a quiet place. Birds don't ever shit in their own nests.
I'll find you later.
That's what you do. I'll smash your face. Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
The guards have been sick on the ground recently.
Well, well. Swords on your back. White hair. You ran away from a circus?
No, still a member. But I hear they're looking for you.
Sharp tongue. Good fella. What can I get you?
What's with all this betting?
Common folks' entertainment. Two toughs fight. We wager on who wins.
What do those nuts get out of it?
Gold. Spectators have a laugh while the boys let off steam. If something goes awry, the dogs get some supper.
So long.
Those that don't get...
I'll wager your luck excels at dice.
I have my ups and downs.
I propose an honest game.
I might just take you up on that.
I can tell you're well-travelled. It's a true...
I'm a witcher. Aren't you afraid I'll jinx the dice?
I'd rather lose to someone worldly than beat an ordinary sort. These farmers only wager cabbages. A hunter once frequented this establishment, but I haven't seen him in ages.
I think you've seen the last of him.
He enjoyed high stakes, but was unlucky at dice.
He was unlucky in love, too.
If you say so.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offence.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's Hospital.
I'll buy some cheap power. Find customers, grow wealth. How's that? Nothing like mugging.
Old age is no joke.
What's that?
I'm feeling under the weather.
What's that?
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it? I love plants and know 'em well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware, the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
Don't you fear the plague?
My garden brings joy. When Melitelli decides my time has come, I will go happily.
Godspeed. St. Lebioda's Hospital for victims of the Catriona Plague. Only 2 stages after this. Old Vizima and Hell. Damn, I'm gloomy.
Not enough pay for this. No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence. Wasting my time. No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
fine. Move on.
Something devoured my neighbor's husband last week. Nobody takes it.
Witcher!
Zoltan ʻvʲjɛ, good to see you.
You got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a witcher in Vizima.
It seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Luvarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Oh, my back.
Aesculapian snake. I'd love to meet the fool who associated skin shedding with medicine.
Trinkets and baubles. Rumors say quarantine will last while the plague rages.
Just our luck.
What's he want? Say something!
Does Shani live here?
She's busy cleaning and doesn't have time for vagabonds.
I have an appointment.
Didn't your mother teach you better manners? She'd not forgive herself for raising such a monster.
But...
Old, grey and still chasing skirts. You should be ashamed.
It's not like that, good woman.
No need for charm. The girl's busy.
Then could you please tell her?
Didn't your mother teach you better?
But...
What's he want? Say something!
I'm here to see Shani.
She's busy.
I have...
Didn't you...
But...
What's it?
Move aside, woman.
Get out! Stomping into my home like that?
But...
My shirt's soaked.
I'm going to be all wet.
Quite the rain.
Rain.
I'm getting sicker.
I fancy fellas with character. Out, or I call the boss. Yoo-hoo.
Everything's wet.
Go ahead and rain.
Hit me, chicken. Who wants to get slapped? No challengers?
I'm wasting time.
Those that don't get smacked.
Damn squirrels! Assaulting convoys like during the...
Made up.
Bye. So long. Take care.
Damn squirrels! Assaulting convoys like during the war.
Join us.
Depends on what's...
I'm not just anyone. I'm Yamo Rye Boozer. That's Tamarian Rye vodka on the table.
Geralt of Rivia.
Did you know they send our local booze to some...
I had no idea.
Damned if I know where export is, but
There seems to be no shortage of...
My legs just start dancing.
Anyone play...
I play professional.
Care for a game?
No offense, but I play Carmen in the brothel across the way. You might also practice with Zoltan.
I barely escaped some creatures last night.
One who has syphilis. Shut your trap!
Should I mug someone?
No challengers?
I am ever so clever. Made up your mind?
Bye.
I know. If I only had the coin. You know they raised their prices again.
Can you believe women calling the shots?
Chief looks after him, so we suffer him.
He should earn it.
Zero.
You fuck a lass.
Greetings. Look who's here.
Who are you?
They call me Coleman.
What do you do?
I sell things, travel about.
Like where?
Swamps recently, what do you care?
Just asking.
You buying?
I hear you deal with Toller.
Mind your own business.
Looking to hire a witcher?
Well, since you mention it...
Yes?
There's an haunted house. More suited to an exorcist than a witcher.
Ghosts?
I want results. Chairs should stand still. Doors remain closed. And pots hang on the wall peacefully. Willing to check it out?
Okay.
Great. The house is by the sewer entrance, near the gate to the dike.
Can't help thinking a good glazier could eliminate those drafts.
You buy.
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
Leave me be.
But...
Shove off. Shove off. Shove off.
Eyeing those wenches on the corner.
horses.
How strange.
Oh, it hurts.
If I only had the coin. You know they raised their prices again. Can you believe women call it? He wants to look again. So I says someone well-read is certain to gauge their value.
That dog barely knows the hour.
Just so. I flattered him so well the fool bought the crap.
He wants to get slapped.
The guards are preparing a roundup.
No missions for you.
You make ends.
Depends.
Where is it?
If your pouch be full, the wealthy
Take care.
Mate.
Anything in?
Boys fight.
Bye.
Damn.
Seen Coleman?
You did business with him and then he disappeared, right?
You could say so.
Well, you're lucky. His partners often meet with accidents.
Where can I find him?
Evenings he collects transports on the dike. If you provide him a service, learn why he needs it done.
All right.
We'll reward you for anything you find out.
So long.
I need to rest. Maybe not.
Oh, it hurts.
I need to save more.
Oh, I'm in pain.
I'm sleepy. Not enough pay for this.
Geralt!
To the dike.
No passage. Captain forbids it.
Why?
Captain's orders. Talk to him.
Gentlemen, that's no way to treat a hero. Geralt, the witcher that saved Vizima from a terrible cockatrice.
A hero? Well, that changes things.
He's almost one of us.
In that case, please pass, Master Geralt. We'll drink your health at the inn.
Thanks, Siegfried. A surprise in the sewers. A night of the Flaming Rose, soaked in stench from head to foot. I usually work alone, but this was an opportunity to see a knight in action. I must say he did rather well for a human. That was rare gratitude he showed.
And if that's all I saw?
You'll lose half your gold.
Wait, someone's coming.
It's that white-haired fellow. He spotted us.
Careful. He's a witcher. He's dangerous.
Finally, the acknowledgement I deserve.
Witcher?
That seemed like a nice chat.
Stop playing the fool. You know.
Matter of fact, I do. By the way, you never paid me.
Here's 100 orings. Don't turn me in.
Why not?
I'm helping Vincent dismantle the secret salamander organization.
You're not doing too well.
Oh, some fool keeps killing salamanders, spoiling our traps and schemes.
Any idea who?
No, but if I find him, I'll stop his meddling. Witcher.
Tell me about the effects of
In small doses, it lifts your spirits. Large ones cause euphoria, maybe aggression, but relieve pain and fatigue. Looking for fun? Or enter...
Neither. So long.
too much.
Did you see the Grandmaster?
Should I hug someone?
Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
I found Coleman.
Oh, ram's meat'll fancy knowing that.
I caught him informing.
Bastard. We knew of a leak, but Coleman?
That's life.
Ramsmeat set a price on the snitch's head. 500 orens.
Any rooms?
5 oren.
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
I've been to Taller's place. Found a few things there. Belong to someone I've been looking for.
Yeah? So what?
They belong to a witcher. How'd you get them?
We found them. Your friend was in trouble, scheming with Salamandra. Ask the people in the swamp. That's where we found those trinkets.
Got any?
Shh.
What's this?
I know.
Yes?
I heard creatures threaten the transport of goods.
Yes, I assume you're not asking for curiosity's sake.
I'm hoping someone will pay for their removal.
I may. The dog by the swamp is crucial to my business. The creatures have caused me losses.
What are the beasts like?
Drowners. They emerge at night, destroying goods and murdering carriers. I'll pay 400 orens to be rid of them.
A pleasure doing business.
Indeed.
Farewell.
Army life is tough.
Where do you go?
I ferry people from Vizima to the swamp and back.
I'll find you later.
Who wishes to cross?
Levarden advised me to sell my shares in the transport company.
Fried perch. Don't frighten the fish.
You're doing most of the talking.
They're accustomed to me. Besides, you speak of pike.
Good luck.
I could use a drink.
Transport services at the best prices.
Take me to the other side.
Times are wasting. Ready to go?
How many times are you going to ask me that? To the swamp.
Good, sir.
Drowners,
Do you need a boat?
wet feet. That's all I'll find here.
Oh, nothing beats me.
Where's my cat?
Looks like a brickmaker's village.
Some treacherous, unscrupulous woodcutters.
More elves in the
nearby.
area.
They're led by
I fear
a
they...
dwarf. I hate droughts. Perhaps you'd settle down here. We could use a warrior for protection. Nothing to do.
Bop, bop, bop.
Greetings.
Greeting, my lord, greeting.
What's with you?
Not now, but when I was 6, a brick fell on me head. I was playing a game where you toss a brick in the air, counted 5 and ran so the brick wouldn't bop you. Never was good at counting. They say the brick made me stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If you need help getting somewhere, you come to the right place. See, I never get lost.
Then this must be my lucky day. Tell me about the swamp.
The swamp's wide and deep, with mosquitoes up your arse. Oh, they've been stinging lately.
Who lives here?
Living here, we got druids, brickmakers, lumberjacks, monsters, and mosquitoes. That's who. What do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the brickmakers.
Brickmakers is us. Just there. Straight on, and there's the village. That's where you'll find the elders, so you need to oblige. We make bricks. Anything else you likes to know?
Where are the lumberjacks?
Lumberjack sticks to where they logs. Where else would they sticks?
So where exactly do they log?
Should have said that from the start. South of the brickmaker's village. Best follow that path past the horrid cave till you see stumps.
How about monsters?
We got monsters a many. Will-o-wisps and mammons that keep a decent brickmaker from getting home when he's a bit tipsy. We got windwraiths and brownies with their little red caps.
Anything else?
Else we got mosquitoes.
Did I hear you mention mosquitoes?
Damn buzzing bloodsuckers. There's more every year.
The tower?
Yeah, if you go straight west and then south by the hut, you're sure to reach the Mage's Tower. But it's shut, and there's nothing but blasted mosquitoes and some geelums there.
Where will I find the...
that's the furthest nook in the forest, with beautiful trees and wild beasts sitting with druidins. Now,
farewell.
A traveller from distant lands. He has lost something he now seeks.
What shall I call you?
๊vʔjɛ, the village eldress.
Geralt. Witcher. What do the villagers do?
We mine clay and produce bricks.
I see none working.
Hard times. Speak. What do witchers do?
We solve problems.
Want to ask something?
Has another witcher been here? Berengar?
He has, asking different questions about those alchemies. The alchemist Kalkstein must have sent him. Then we happened upon his gear in a clay pit, covered in blood.
Thanks, Vaska.
White-haired one. There were signs of fighting there, and not with monsters. He was attacked by men. Beware of flaming lizards and dry ones. I need you alive.
Do you have monster problems?
Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits.
What are they like?
As if drowned, then resurrected.
Drowners. I can finish them.
We're poor folks. I can pay...
That's enough.
Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end, you'll spot our tormentors.
Hello, son.
I'm not your son.
You guessed my name. They call me
They call me all kinds of things. Mostly Geralt, or Scabbed Freak.
Well, people exaggerate. I don't see many scabs. No offense.
None taken. But I'm likely to earn...
Yes?
I'm looking for...
swords. I suspect I know the type of work you seek. Perhaps you could escort me to the chapel for my prayers.
Piss off, Bob.
You're getting old, Gramps.
Anyone seeking to cross?
Who? A witcher.
Well, well. I thought Leo Bonhart had disposed of your kind.
Never heard of him.
Nor will you again. We all in this profession. Eventually...
What profession is that?
Bounty hunter.
Who was Bonhart?
Old Leo was a legend. In some ways he was like you. He was the best. Tall, slim, and one gaze from those empty eyes could break a man.
Was he a mage?
No. He slew some witchers, those who riled the peasants. Magic tricks and witchers' reflexes proved useless against him.
But he's dead. As they say, he hit a harder rock than he was himself.
Yes. Take care, Witcher.
Farewell.
Good, sir. Do you need a boat? Witcher.
Right. Thanks.
What do you want?
Take me to the other side.
Time is money. Ready to go?
I wouldn't have paid you otherwise. Take me to town.
Yes?
The dock has...
I won't interfere with your methods.
I'll visit the swamp as soon as possible.
Yes?
How's business?
You think me a seller of turnips? I run businesses you can't even...
I see.
You're confusing reflected stars for the night sky. I'm waiting for important news.
Let's talk.
Yes?
Farewell.
I joined the Special Forces during the war. I fear no squirrel.
Rain.
inhabit this district, dwarven craftsmen and elven artists.
What do you want?
Greetings, dwarf.
Racial segregation with the first words uttered.
What do you want me to call you?
Bah! You're like everyone else. Like the whole accursed city. Vizima humans get everything, we get naught.
I neither live in Vizima, nor am I human.
What then?
A witcher. A mutant.
Well, in that case, sorry. I'm Golan Vivaldi. My cousin, Vimy Vivaldi, once met a witcher. A debt collector, apparently.
I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
What brings you here?
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
Sorry I suspected you. I know you've lost control of your bank.
Kind to be so frank with a dwarf.
Any time.
I have information about Javid that might be useful.
Even the smallest details sometimes are.
I saw his name in old files. He paid tuition at the sorcerer school in Barnard. He was expelled after taking an interest in dark magic. He stopped paying tuition and that was the last trace of him in our system. You're dealing with a renegade, and a dangerous one at that. What?
I hope you
that back.
Everyone's gone mad.
You're a tuner of beating. Screw co-op existence.
medic recommended I take long walks, so I took this job. Finishing up.
No sign of Javed or the professor. This bunch should cave easily. Let's do this.
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
Who's this? This wasn't our deal, cop.
Relax. Just a witcher. Surely you know witchers are golems. No will of their own, follow orders quick and easy, no complaints. Right, Geralt?
Cut the crap. Caught you red-handed. You're dealing with Salamandra.
Who the fuck is this?
A regular idiot.
Where are Javed and the Witcher's secrets? Talk, or taste a Witcher's steel.
You'll regret this, copper. Kill them!
Try your luck.
Time to die!
Well, 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 what do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Go on.
Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set?
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
I'll kill you!
Curses!
I'm dying. presence of you is proof enough. Nothing personal.
I'm here to see Shani.
The white frost approaches. I feel it in my bones. You don't know how it is living in a cold house in your old age.
True, I don't.
How did you find me?
You said you'd stay in Vizima.
Ah, right. I work in a hospital.
I didn't want to disturb you.
How'd you get past the old hag?
That nice lady downstairs?
She's made my life hell.
Girls your age should be married.
That's what she thinks.
Is your rent low at least?
At least my rent is low. Doctors earn little in Temeria. Many leave.
You stayed.
Someone had to.
Anyway.
Yes?
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty. Best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry, Shani, I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, Zoltan ťvʲjɛ. His knowledge of weapons is unmatched. Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
Old age is no joke.
My old bones.
This is our territory. Run.
Who's there?
Just a witcher.
Just?
Geralt, greetings.
What happened?
A show of force. They smashed a window and packed 3 bolts in Coleman's gut. Used dispersive bolt heads. A Havkar speciality, and highly illegal.
Who killed him?
Damn Scoia'tael. Now folk will call him a good man, saying how he helped old ladies. A sense of pogrom approaching. The damn shits threw up a list of enemies, and they've begun eliminating them without regard for the consequences.
Why Coleman?
Anger? Revenge? Some elven youth probably overdosed. A note on one of the bolts read, White Death Trader. He was selling Fistech to kids, cheaper than anyone else. And you know how addictive it is.
I'm surprised they acted in town.
They feel strong now they've got arms. Some fool did business with them. I suspect Harren Brog. What terrible times.
Fragmenting tip. Enters the stomach as 1, exits the back as 3, mincing the internal organs. Hawker's specialty. Useless against armored soldiers, the tips burst on the surface of even the lightest armor. They're used to kill civilians, for show, as a cruel warning. I know where the weapons that killed Coleman came from. I need to avoid those situations, remain neutral, not get involved.
His last foe's nose was a bloody paw.
Terrible times,
champion!
Terrible times, Geralt.
Welcome, traveller.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
Tell me who's paying for salamander badges or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off. Shove off. Shove off.
What do you want? Old whores have wings.
Shove off.
No challengers? I'm itching to hit someone. I'll smash your face. Your mother
Let me
sucks
sleep.
dwarf cock.
Lean year ahead of us. Shove off.
Damn.
So long.
Should I mug someone?
Where will they bury me?
You shouldn't linger here.
Who goes there? Let me get through the night.
My balls itch. Curses.
Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Are you...
Who lives here?
Don't answer a question with...
Let me read.
Some nerve. This is Ramsmeat's house, and he never spoke of a visiting mutant, so scram. Looking...
I'll be going. Looks like I have to deal...
Looking...
I'll be going.
Haha, good one.
I want to party. I'm sick of the dying.
You'll die. Some kind of curse. We'll all die. My lungs. Some kind of curse.
Slashing like a seasoned killer. What's that?
It rains and it pours.
This is our territory. Run.
Bye.
Dang.
So long. Jesus. What do you... See you.
Who's this? I like mugging. Peter, take whatever you can say.
Looking for adventure?
Looking for adventure?
My balls. Ha! Never seen anything stranger than that tweak. My balls.
Looking for snuff? Go by the inn.
Finally, a solid meal.
No sense cursing the land. Just
I'm all...
What was I supposed to...
Talk to Vincent Mice, captain of the city guard.
Can't you...
We're not exactly friends.
All right.
Slashing like a seasoned killer.
Not enough bread for this. Damn, I'm thirsty.
Get her. I'm a raftsman, not a ditch digger.
I saw a fault test. Swear on the mother's life.
What you looking at?
I heard serious trouble's brewing.
Let me sleep.
I'm itching to eat something. Get me, Chicky. I'm itching to eat something.
Mate.
Bye.
Damn squirrels! Assaulting convoys like during the war.
One whore has syphilis.
Damn.
Any room?
5 or...
What do you see ya?
I'm wasting time.
He knows it too. I'll find you later.
You fight like a lass.
Oh, when will this rain stop?
We're allowed back into the city.
The scourge of the Lord's display.
Some kind of curse.
Vertical pupils, pale complexion. Back to bed immediately.
My lungs. Some kind of curse.
Hi, Geralt.
Hi, Shani.
I miss Oxenfurt sometimes.
You could always go back.
No, I'm needed here. Few have your immunity.
I wanted to talk.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
How can I help?
Your skills are no good here.
Shani, I do other things, but
We don't have a cure for the plague yet, but did you know Rusty?
don't recall.
Before the plague took him, he discovered certain plant extracts retarded the disease's progress.
You need those plants?
Yes, the best one's celandine. Unfortunately, it's only found on swampy ground.
I'll try to help.
Every blossom counts. Bring at least 5 sprouts.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home. The hospital's no place for personal matters.
Where are you staying?
I have a room in the northeastern end of
Easy to...
Opposite the house, there's a small square with a sculpture of a snake. Quickly, I need to get back to work.
See ya.
My lungs. Some kind of curse.
There are more massacres in the non-human quarter.
As Ralpanek says, the only good elves are dead.
A scourge of the Lord.
You bring trouble.
The neighbor's laundry is getting wet.
Oh, when will this rain stop?
Yes?
Farewell.
Transport set.
Take me to the...
Times are... Ready to go?
How many times are you going to ask me that? To the swamp.
Who wishes to cross? Anyone seeking to cross? Who wishes to cross? Anyone seeking to cross? Who wishes to cross? The waters seem unsettled. Anyone seeking to cross? The waters seem unsettled. Who wishes to cross? The waters seem unsettled. Anyone seeking to cross? The waters seem unsettled.
I'm looking. I was thinking...
Enough! I've had enough!
These boggy holes must be clay pits.
I'm not playing that.
I'm hungry again. Clay pits. This is where those lunatics work.
Huh. They look normal to me.
Brickmakers pretend to be normal to strangers, yet they conceal their faith. Do you know those dimwits worship fish people?
People believe in the strangest things.
Yeah, but to worship slime-covered reptiles with bulging eyes. Those vodionoi can't even talk. You must communicate with them using objects.
Care to elaborate?
Humans communicate with fishoids by leaving objects on special altars. Each item has specific symbolic meaning and is read as an intention. The vodionoi answer in the same manner.
What kind of objects?
Dunno, and I don't care. You need to speak with one of the worshippers. But brickmakers don't divulge their knowledge to potential blasphemers. Enough! I've had enough!
Enough! How about enough? Enough! How about enough? Enough! How about enough? Enough! Enough! Not enough!
And it pours.
No sense cursing the heavens.
Any room?
5 or...
I'll smash your face.
Are you the one?
Siegfried, the knight from the sewers?
It is you! That cockatrice troubled us for ages. I heard it was a hard fight.
She was young and fell quickly.
What's your business?
Will you sell me your ware?
I only work for friends.
Buy.
Need any?
When did you join the order?
A while ago. My father was an armorer, and I after him.
What does the order do in Vizima?
We help fight the plague, keep the peace, and fight monsters.
Plenty of work.
We protect the people and bear the light of the eternally flaming rose.
Bye.
Slashing like a sea. Don't see anything.
What was I?
Talk to Vincent Mice, captain of the...
All right.
You bring trouble.
Real down.
We're in for a deluge.
If you're here about the warehouse...
You intend to deal with Salamandra?
The warehouse was official business. The people you cut up wanted to testify against Salamandra. You're lucky they didn't have any valuable information. They actually wanted to trick me.
Unconvincing.
I don't care. Be warned. If you get in my way again, I'll slap your witch's ass in jail. Understood?
I'll continue the investigation on my own. If you're involved in any way...
Enough. Anything specific? If not, beat it.
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
Curiosity is killing me.
I have irrefutable evidence you're not involved.
I wish you'd said so sooner.
Well...
Here's a city guard ring. Wear it, and the guard shouldn't give you any trouble.
Thanks. Know anything else about Salamandra?
Salamandra aims to take over the Fistech trade. Javed smelled the money in it. He's a junkie himself.
Raining so hard I can't see.
The neighbor's laundry is getting wet.
The scourge of the Lord's this rain.
Hasn't rained hard lately.
Yes. Hell.
Damn.
Any room?
5 or...
I'll smash your face.
Take care.
Fighting? Watching.
I barely escaped some creatures last night.
Let me have a sniff.
Don't do it. What's this? I
love this tune.
The wenches draw near. Those that don't get smacked.
Let me have a sniff.
Don't overdo it. What's this? I talk so smooth. Ha! Never seen anything stranger than that freak.
Got quaint for a brew. Got any?
Oh, it hurts.
Look lively.
I'm not playing that.
What's this? Plant lice?
What's that?
Terrible times. If I were a rich man.
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you?
Maybe I can persuade you.
Powder would help. I never turn down good phys tech.
Tell me about that salamander prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to ๊vʲjɛ Hospital.
Thanks. Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Thaler, the fence, has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Thaler and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers, somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler?
I'll mark the place on the map, but don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
You should drop that habit.
Maybe.
See ya.
There are more massacres in the non-human.
As Raphael says, the only good
Terrible.
Too much. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Shawnee.
I miss Oxenfurt.
You could always...
No.
I wanted...
Quickly.
I saw guards.
They delivered this...
Who injured him?
Guards won't talk to me. He must be important. They want a quick...
I'd like to question this man.
Come back in the evening. The guards might be more talkative, especially...
All right, I'll come back later.
Quickly. I need to get back.
How can I help?
Your skills are...
Shawnee.
We don't have a...
Don't recall.
Before the plague took...
You need those...
Yes.
I'll try...
Every block...
Our Mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I'm so tired.
We'll all die.
Stay away from...
I want to ask some questions. Shh, he's talking.
Kalkstein.
He's passed out. Shove off.
There's a commotion in the corridor.
Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them.
Time to die!
I'll slay you, bastard!
Get them!
Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them. Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them.
So, I got to the prisoner.
He spill anything?
Didn't have time. Ramsmeat's men attacked.
You sure? Strange. Ramsmeat wants Salamandra gone, unless something I don't know about has occurred.
Javed might have scared him, or paid him off.
Something to check. Did you get anything out of the prisoner?
One word. Kalkstein.
Makes sense. Kalkstein's known to be a talented alchemist. He could be helping Javed with his experiments.
I've met Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal.
That might be true, but we need to check all our leads. Let's get to work. I'll ask around town, talk to my contacts. You keep an eye on Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Get to know his plans and secrets.
How do you want to proceed?
Patience. This is just like fishing.
I prefer hunting.
Then gain Kalkstein's trust. Do him a favor. Learn something that interests him. You could get him to hire you. And talk to Ramsmeat, but don't overdo it. There's one with a short temper.
Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
We meet again.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
So what's my job?
The mage died ages ago, and the tower was forgotten. The power within it attracted and deformed nearby creatures.
In short, it breeds monsters?
Precisely. I want to examine that source, Witcher, and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked. I'll pay 1,000 orens to whoever helps me get inside.
I'll see what I can do.
Were it easy, I'd not need you. Breaking into
Where do I find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too. Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in mind?
Ransant Alvaro's The Secret Gates, and an alchemy treatise, Ein Sof Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago, and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
Let's talk about... I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization.
What evidence?
The wounded salamander mentioned you.
That's likely, since I hired him.
What for?
To help with my experiments. I had no idea he belonged to a secret organization.
I suppose he distilled the fifth essence and dusted the Philosopher's Stone?
He protected me from Salamandra and did other tasks. He risked his life for me, and your sarcasm will not change that. Get out of my sight, mutant.
I believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help, but now back to work.
Bastard!
Do you have a copy of the secret gates?
I do, but I'm unwilling.
I insist. Just give me a price.
So be it.
About the
Yes?
Where can I find info?
Books are the most...
Anything else?
Listen to the swap...
All right.
I serve on the barriers.
Idleness tires me.
Humans are strange.
How strange.
Not a moment's rest.
Be alert. Army license copies.
My sin-trained porcelain, smashed to bits.
Pretty screwy country. Nilfgaardian goods are shoddy and inexpensive.
Fresh by another night.
Yes?
Gods, grant me...
Transport.
Take me to the other...
Time's away. Ready to go?
How many times are you going to ask me that? To the swamp.
You're getting old, Gramps.
These boggy holes must be clay pits.
The Lords are coming.
Shove off.
Who's above the Lords?
What is this crap?
I will fall on my face and
Hey,
they ascend like kings to the throne.
you want a thrashing?
I call thee from the depths. Come,
What the hell?
for I tell thee who is above the lords.
Satisfaction. Brasker left grain on the altar and found a knife there the next morning. Bad omen, yes. Signifies wrath. Those strays from the dry lands are the cause. The Lord's wrath will reach the intruders. Pray we are spared.
Want to ask something?
I've killed the drowners.
You showed us mercy, yet I deceived you. I can offer no money, but you cannot leave unrewarded. Take this amulet. It's Kezath, the symbol of mercy.
Will do.
Wonderful. Now we prepare for the coming of the lords.
Who are these lords?
We worship them and receive the grace of those from the eternal deep.
I keep thinking of the fish people. ๊vʲjɛ.
How dare you! Those names offend the lords.
Hagal Malku Galag. Who stands above the lords?
The water lords and I.
Let's discuss a job.
Please help. One of our children is missing. The boy has always returned quickly until now.
Perhaps the water beast ate him.
Blasphemy. The druids must have him to transform into a dryad.
All right, I'll look for the boy.
I convey knowledge thrice sanctified. Whosoever can hear, bid him heed the wisdom.
Anyone seeking to cross?
Good sir. What do you want?
Take me to the other side.
Time is money. Made up your... Ready to go?
I wouldn't have paid you otherwise. Take me to town.
Yes?
Farewell.
Like the look of me?
Nothing personal against it all falls on me to do.
Not enough for that.
About the tower.
Yes?
I have new information on the tower.
Tell me quickly.
Before this tower, the mage erected 2 others, but both collapsed. This one served as his house and lab.
I knew that. Anything more?
The mage lived there until he disappeared, most likely dead. He constructed clay golems that served him but hardly seemed a major achievement.
That would agree with the legends of the century.
There are 10 cornerstones involving the elements and threads of fate from which all this was born.
Sephiroth! So the old scrolls are true!
One book contained hints of the stone's whereabouts.
We must find all 10 Sephiroth. I own one of them, Chokmah, the Stone of Wisdom.
I suppose I'm to find the others?
Yes. Near the tower, you'll find a circle of stone obelisks. When you have all 10 Sephiroth, place them on the obelisks. Ah, so close. What a breakthrough. I'll abolish the theory of those stuffy professors in Oxenfurt. I'll destroy them, smash them.
Kalkstein, don't get worked up until I find the stones, which won't be easy. The information in these books is murky at best.
Sorry, could you show me these books? I'll make notes for you.
Here.
There you are.
so much.
Curses!
Radovid makes a better ruler than...
A little fornication?
Yeah.
I seek the Sephiroth stones. I haven't yet located them all. I thought you might know such art and oddities.
I once purchased one for its magical potential, which turned out false. And I paid a mage a costly sum for the examination.
Then would you sell it to me?
Sell my Tipparath? I'm rather fond of it.
I'll give you a good price.
500 orns?
I didn't think it was worth so much. But all right.
I wear Tipparath as an amulet. We can deal right now.
I have 500 orns, though it's quite a price to pay for a stone.
I sadly relinquish it, but my reputation would suffer, as would my business if I did not deal. The Sephira is yours.
What can I get her?
I need to rest.
Word is, a legendary witcher has returned from the grave. That bodes good.
Take me to the
Times. Ready to go?
How many times?
A new customer. Come aboard.
Yes?
I'm looking for a child. The brickmaker's little boy.
What are you implying?
Just asking if...
I don't know anything about that. Children?
I'm looking for...
Ah, so...
I was thinking...
Clay pits. This is where those lunatics work.
Huh. They look normal to me.
Brickmakers pretend to be normal to strangers, yet they conceal their faith. Do you know those dimwits worship fish people?
People believe in the strangest things.
Yeah, but to worship slime-covered reptiles with bulging eyes. Those Vodyanoi can't even talk. You must communicate with them using objects.
Care to elaborate?
Humans communicate with fishoids by leaving objects on special altars. Each item has specific symbolic meaning and is read as an intention. The Vodyanoi answer in the same manner.
What kind of objects?
Dunno and I don't care. You need to speak with one of the worshippers. But brickmakers don't divulge their knowledge to potential blasphemers.
Enough! Come on, enough! Enough! Come on, enough! Enough! Come on, enough! Enough! Come on, enough! Enough! Come on, enough!
Nothing to do.
I'm hungry again.
What was that? Nothing to do. What was that? What was that?
Oh, nothing beats meat.
Enough! Enough!
The obelisk seems ancient. Pity I don't understand these runes.
Here we are. Thank you, son.
I'm not your son.
I like you. Visit me sometime. I'll show you my books, serve you some tea, and goulash. You're a witcher, yes? I met another of your kind recently, but he lacked courtesy. He demanded to know about the Circle of Elements.
Another witcher? What can you tell me about him?
Well, not much, son. He wandered about asking questions, and looking like one with a sour stomach.
I'm not so interested in that.
Yeah, I know. He feared something, or someone. Spent most of his time near the pits where those village idiots burrow in clay.
Thanks, Gramps. That helps.
What's that? Recently we celebrated the birth of triplets. A good omen.
Odd place. Looks like these giants froze mid-motion. Must have been some time ago. Huge trees, strange symbols, tamed beasts, even a dryad. This must be the Druid's Grove.
What is it?
Aren't those wyverns?
Wyverns, indeed.
How did you master them?
Tamed them through hard work. I guarantee they're not drugged or their wings clipped. See for yourself.
Any accidents?
Only the fool who tried to brush a wyvern's teeth.
I see.
Any other questions?
Farewell. I seek a boy missing from the brickmaker's village.
I've not seen him.
The brickmakers claim you changed children into dryads.
Fools! Only adults are accepted here. Children would only trouble us. As for dryads, ask them yourself.
Farewell.
Welcome to the Druid's Grove, traveler.
Greetings.
Marvelous place. I come here when I need to think, and the peacefulness helps clear my mind. Even a witcher is welcome here.
One more word about my accepting my otherness and finding the home I never had, and I'll cry like a baby.
Sarcasm only serves to expose your inhibitions.
Ooh, an elven psychoanalyst.
I spent decades among humans. I find your kind as complicated as the schematics of a flail.
Decades? Live that long among humans, you're bound to become more like them than you ever wanted to be.
Are you speaking from experience, Monster Slayer?
A sharp wit. I'm Geralt.
My name's ๊vʲjɛn.
Let's talk.
Yes.
I'm looking for witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor. I need a letter delivered to ๊vržima, where I'm not welcome. As a witcher, you should find little difficulty tending to monsters on the way and avoiding trouble with the guards at the city gates.
Who's the letter to?
I'd be obliged if you could deliver it to Vivaldi, a dwarf living in town, and then return his reply to me.
I'll do it. I'm going to ๊vržima anyway.
Thank you.
Windblade.
I seek a boy. The brickmakers claim druids seized him to transform him into a dryad.
Only girls can be dryads, no boys here.
Just wanted to make sure.
I would show you where young dryads come from, but...
Yes?
I wish to remain faithful to the Brokilon tradition. We only take in men to procreate and just the strong and agile. We want the girls born of their seed to inherit their father's fortitude.
I've been accused of many things, but lack of physical prowess is not among them.
I believe you. But the ritual requires a man to prove himself a skilled hunter. Bring me a wolf's pelt.
Very well.
The Water Lords and I!
The druids didn't take your boy. If I find him, I'll see to his safe return.
The boy is gone. A warning to all. We must prepare.
Prepare for what?
The Water Lords and I!
Kalkstein, an alchemist, claims you know about the tower's mage and its sentry.
A powerful sorcerer once lived in the swamp. An apprentice his only companion. All changed when a woman entered his life.
A fairy tale beginning.
But the end differs. For a wicked woman she was. He fulfilled all her wishes and she took advantage of his might.
Who was the woman?
Unimportant.
I'm listening.
Blind love spelled the mage's demise. He called upon forces he could not control and died.
What about the guard?
The mage's lover could tell fortunes and the mage created a deck of extraordinary tarot cards. He illustrated a future event on each card.
And?
Golems guarded the mage's dwelling. Those spared the ravages of time survive at the cemetery, where they remain motionless.
One of them is the guard?
Yes, the most powerful golem acted as sentry. The tower card depicts how the golem can be revived. In turn, this will open the tower anew. Take this card. I no longer need it. We could use more rain.